This is a great American story about how a terrible crisis was averted thanks to one president's bold leadership. And whether he was a Republican or a Democrat, we can all agree that no party has a monopoly on great leadership. Remember the ozone hole? About 15 miles above us, an invisible layer of ozone protects us from deadly ultraviolet radiation. Now, in the mid-1980s, a giant hole was discovered in the ozone layer over Antarctica. But satellite data showed that it was thinning worldwide. Without the ozone layer, no amount of sunscreen would prevent an epidemic of skin cancer. Crop yields would plummet, leading to an epidemic of farm bankruptcies. But fortunately, the culprit was identified. Chemicals called chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs, used in industry as coolants, solvents, and as propellants in spray cans. Turns out these chemicals were eating away at the ozone layer around the world. So in 1987, the nations of the world came together and drew up what's known as the Montreal Protocol, banning CFCs. It was the first international agreement to protect the environment, kind of like the Paris Accords of its day. Our president, Ronald Reagan, who had had skin cancer himself, believed the science and the danger of inaction and immediately signed it. A pro-business president, if there ever was one. The $8 billion CFC industry fought it. No surprise, right? Business is about making money. But the president? The president's job is protecting the safety and health of the American people. Now, a UN report and new satellite images show that the ozone layer is recovering, and in just a few decades it will be totally repaired. But just imagine if President Reagan had called the whole thing a hoax or fake news. By today, more than 30 years after the hole was discovered, there'd be almost no ozone layer left. And the consequences? Unimaginable. The lesson here is pretty clear. America can solve any problem, defeat any threat, with leadership. Real leadership. But we'll only have it if you vote for it.